The Secret of the Wing by Crocoleo, which is me. In a garden where the sunflowers grew taller than the fences, lived a young girl named Ilara. She loved everything that hopped, crawled, and especially everything that flew. Every morning, Ilara ran into the grass to greet the morning. But the birds always flew away before she could say hello. She wondered why they were so shy. Ilara's grandfather, Sylvan, sat on the porch. He had spent many years watching the sky. The birds have a secret, Ilara, he said softly. They are very small, and the world feels very big to them. If you want to be their friend, you must learn to speak their language, even without saying a word. The first lesson is the statue game, Sylvan explained. Ilara went back to the grass. She practiced standing as still as a stone and as quiet as a whisper. She didn't move her arms or wiggle her toes. She learned that when she was calm, the garden felt peaceful, and the birds didn't feel the need to fly away. Sylvan joined her under the big oak tree. When you run toward a bird, their little hearts beat very fast, he told her. They think you are a giant. To treat them well, we must give them space. We watch them from where we are, so they can feel safe in their home. Ilara wanted to give the birds a treat. She reached for a piece of her sandwich, but Sylvan shook his head gently. Our food can make their tummies ache, he said. Instead, he gave her a bowl of tiny striped sunflower seeds. Ilara carefully placed them on a flat wooden tray. Birds need more than just food, Sylvan said, bringing out a heavy stone bowl. Together, they filled it with cool, clean water. Sylvan showed Ilara how to scrub the bowl so the water stayed fresh. A clean bath is a happy bath, he chirped. Ilara noticed a piece of shiny plastic string stuck in the hedge. She started to pull it out. Good eyes, Ilara, Sylvan praised. Things like string or trash can hurt a bird's nest or catch their wings. Keeping the garden tidy is a way of saying I care about you to our flying friends. Sylvan handed Ilara a pair of binoculars. What are binoculars, Gemini?
Binocular Gemini refers to a high-end series of giant.
No, I meant the meaning of the word binocular. What's that thing?
The word binocular comes from the Latin roots bini.
Can you show can you show me a picture of it? Of one? Do we always like say binoculars like because there are always two?
We use the plural binoculars because the device consists of two separate telescopes.
So it's just like glasses. Yeah, now I see. Thank you, Gemini. Sylvan handed Ilara a pair of binoculars. These are magic glasses, he whispered. They let you see the birds up close without making them move an inch. Ilara looked through them and gasped. She could see the tiny feathers on a robin's chest and the sparkle in its dark eye. Because Ilara was quiet, and because the garden was clean and full of seeds, a small blue bird, a small blue bird landed on a branch just an arm's length away. Its, it tucked its wings and sang a bright, thrilling song. Ilara didn't reach out to grab it. She just smiled and stayed still, enjoying the music. You've learned the secret, Ilara, Sylvan said, patting her shoulder. Treating birds well means being a kind neighbor to the sky. Ilara looked up at the fluttering wings above her. She knew that as long as she was gentle and patient, her garden would always be a home for her friends. End of the story.